Japan is a funny place with things you never thought you needed, like capsule hotels. Imagine you're in Tokyo, it's late, and you need a cheap bed. Someone suggests a capsule hotel.
Oh my god! Wow!
A space capsule for sleeping? It sounded odd. These hotels are famous for being cheap and unique. You sleep in a small box stacked with others. It's neat and tidy, very Japanese. Would it be comfortable or just strange? It felt like something from a sci-fi film. But this was real, here on Earth, in Japan. People pay to sleep in these compartments. I was curious and a bit nervous. Would I fit? Would it feel like being buried alive with Wi-Fi? Why do it? For the adventure, to tell friends, and for the price. Every yen counts when traveling, so I decided to try for science and my budget. What could go wrong in a small, enclosed space? I was about to find out. Capsule hotels have a history, starting in Osaka in 1979. A famous architect, Kisho Kurokawa, designed the first one. It was called the Capsule Inn Osaka, mainly for businessmen. Men who worked late or missed the last train home. They needed a cheap, fuss-free place to sleep. The idea was clever, fitting many beds in a small space. More beds meant more customers and more money. It was a business and design idea, modern for its time. From Osaka, the idea spread to Tokyo and other cities. Capsule hotels became a symbol of modern Japan. Efficient, futuristic, and a bit odd to outsiders. Initially, they were mostly for men, but Japan changes. Now many have floors for women or are women only. Everyone can try sleeping in a box. Finding a capsule hotel can be an adventure. They might be down a small street or up a few floors. The outside can look ordinary, easy to miss. Inside, the first thing you see is the shoe lockers. You take off your shoes and put on slippers. The lobby is small, clean, and quiet. There's a reception desk where you check in. They give you a locker key, not for your capsule. Capsules don't usually have keys. Then you see them, rows of capsules stacked high. It looks like a giant honeycomb or a futuristic beehive. Everything is in muted colors, calm and orderly. It doesn't feel like a normal hotel. The atmosphere is quiet, people whisper or don't talk. Signs remind you to be quiet and no phone calls. Everyone respects the rules, very Japanese. It's not a place for loud parties, but for sleeping. A unique social experiment in shared silence. What is a capsule like? It's a box, about 2 meters long. You can sit up if you're not too tall, but it's mainly for sleeping. Inside, it's surprisingly well equipped for a box. There's a mattress, pillow, and blanket. A light for reading or finding your socks. Some capsules have a curtain for privacy, most have a control panel near your head, a switch for the main light, maybe a dimmer, an air vent to control airflow a bit. Sometimes there's an alarm clock built in. Some newer capsules have a small TV with headphones. The feeling inside can be cozy or a bit tight. If you're claustrophobic, it might be a challenge. It's not like a normal bed in a normal room, it's an experience. Hoping your neighbor doesn't snore too loudly. Your capsule is just for sleeping, so what about other things? Capsule hotels have common facilities for everyone to share. Bathrooms and showers are shared, but usually very clean. The Japanese are excellent at keeping shared spaces clean. Bathrooms have rows of sinks, mirrors, and sometimes hair dryers. Showers are individual cubicles with plenty of hot water. Some hotels have a big communal bath, a traditional Japanese experience. You get a locker for your luggage and shoes, change into pajamas or a robe, often provided by the hotel. Common areas might include a lounge with chairs and tables. Vending machines are an essential part of the experience, selling drinks, snacks, and sometimes even beer or sake. You can get a whole meal from a vending machine. It's all very convenient and very Japanese. Who stays in capsule hotels? It's a mix of people. Originally, it was mostly businessmen who worked late. Now many travelers on a budget use them. Young people, backpackers, students, and curious tourists. Capsule hotels are perfect for those who want to see Japan cheaply. They're usually in good locations, near train stations or tourist sites. Another group is people who missed their last train. A capsule hotel is a safe, warm, and cheap solution. It's better than sleeping on a park bench or paying for an expensive taxi. And then there are people like me, curious tourists, people who want to try a capsule hotel for the experience. It's a part of modern Japanese culture like sushi or sumo wrestling. They're generally very safe, especially with women-only floors. It's an adventure and a story to tell. Staying in a capsule hotel has its good and bad points. The biggest good point is the price, much cheaper than a regular hotel. This means more money for food, souvenirs, or train tickets. They're generally very clean and well-maintained. Often in convenient locations, near train stations, it's a unique experience, something you'll remember. The main downside is the size. Capsules are very small. If you're tall or wide, you might feel cramped. If you're claustrophobic, think carefully before booking. There's not much privacy outside your pod. You share bathrooms and lounge areas with strangers. The walls are thin. You might hear your neighbor. Earplugs are a very good idea. You have to store your luggage in a locker, which can be inconvenient. Is it for you? If you're adventurous, on a budget, and a sound sleeper maybe? Capsule hotels are evolving, becoming quite fancy. Some are luxury capsule hotels with nicer materials and softer lighting. Capsules might be bigger, with better mattresses and bedding. Technology is making capsules more futuristic. Some have smart control panels and touchscreens. Better soundproofing to reduce noise from neighbors. USB ports for charging devices and fast Wi-Fi are standard. Some have large flat-screen TVs with headphones. Capsule hotels are getting creative with themes. You might find one designed like a traditional Japanese inn or a spaceship. This adds novelty and makes it more of an adventure. Some focus on better services like lounges and cafes. The idea is spreading beyond Japan to other countries. Capsule hotels are attractive, inexpensive urban areas. The future of capsule hotels looks bright and possibly comfortable. Capsule hotels tell you a lot about Japan. They show how Japan deals with space, being clever and efficient. Capsule hotels fit many beds into a small area, a practical solution. They show Japanese practicality and focus on function. The capsule provides essentials, a bed, a light, shelter. This straightforward approach is very Japanese. They also show the Japanese emphasis on order and consideration for others. In a capsule hotel, everyone follows the rules. Keep quiet, keep things tidy, respect other people's space. This collective discipline makes the system work. Capsule hotels show Japanese innovation, creating something unique. They continue to innovate, making capsules more comfortable and stylish. These tiny beds are a window into the Japanese way of thinking and living. Quite fascinating really for a box.